There's random drill songs I'll go listen to from like early 2010s in Chicago, and I'll just be like, "What the fuck? Like, how do we listen to some of this stuff? Because it just sounds crazy as fuck." But I remember thinking it was hard as fuck. But now, sometimes with the mix and shit, it can be a little bit difficult to really listen to some of that old shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, this sound 2012.
But it's like that with a lot of the New York that I was listening to, the mixtape. It's mixed terrible. It sounds
New York
awful.
Drill sounding like 2012 drill, like how they mixing they all that sound like old drill. Like I think the city kind of passed the drill sound right now.
How you feel about like other cities having like a drill scene? Like you respect it or?
I respect it as long as they pay homage. Type.
Who you fucking with? Like what city? Like Chicago. You got the UK drill. Shit, every city got a drill wave almost now. Damn near right now.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I be in New York, have you?
Right.
With my boys and them in Harlem. And I just like when they know where that shit come from for real, cause some of them be trying to front they move. Like, yeah, y'all know that's our shit. Just at least give us that and do y'all thing. You know, I don't knock it. Just don't act like y'all started that shit. That's our shit.
I doubt they would say this, but they could easily say, well, we started hip hop.
Who?
New York.
Drill a different genre.
We could argue that. Because we got legends from the crib who been doing that shit too. MCs.
Right.
We got steppers too, so we can argue that if we want to.
Right.
Who says
But I mean, hip hop was invented in the Bronx.
Hip hop was invented in the Bronx though. Like,
But y'all talking about drill.
boom bop.
Nah, we ain't just talking about, we talking about just hip hop period. We can argue that. That started in the Bronx. They could argue it's drill started. We can argue that as well.
Right.
Who's to say that started in the Bronx?
To be fair though, like today's drill, like what's been going on in the Bronx for the past few years, you listen to 2011 era Sosa and Dirk, there's not a lot of common ground. Maybe lyrically, maybe like some of the energy, but I mean,
sound different.
Yeah, totally.
I think So's been out here so long. Bro, just, he got a whole different little sound. You gotta be kind of like in your habitat. Cause I stayed out of town. I'm from Chicago. I stayed out of town like 4 years. And my music wasn't the same. Like it wasn't sound the same cause I just feel like I wasn't in my habitat. I gotta get back to the crib, be around my people. So I came back home, started going back crazy.
Adapted.
Like, that's how it gotta be. You gotta adapt to your, environment. Like if you out in where the palm trees and you ain't gonna be rapping about that type of shit. Shit gonna sound different. So if you still out here in this shit, you still gonna have that sound because you still in this shit 10 toes.
So you're making music and putting music out, but then all of a sudden, like, was it Sosa the first person you saw having any success?
Hell yeah. He the one made it. Everybody be like, we can do this shit. That's like me and Sosa, like how me and him sitting right here. Mm-hmm. We like that. So if we like this right now and then tomorrow your ass take off and you want BT and hell yeah, that's gonna motivate me because I'm be like, we was just in the same room and doing the same shit. I could do the same shit. So that made everybody be like, hell yeah, we can do it. We ain't got no labels or nothing in Chicago, but after Sosa took off, everybody felt like we can make it.
What was it like in particular that made you feel like, holy shit, he's actually made it? Was it the numbers on YouTube and shit, or was it seeing him get a label deal, or Kanye doing the remix?
What wasn't for me? Hell no, Bang was just, he was still trench bound. I don't remember. I think it was the 300 who hopped on the remix. Somebody did the 300 remix.
Rick Ross?
Ross and all them, and that's when I knew that, yeah, he gone for sure. But it was really like the Finally Rich album. That's when I realized, like,
like a real
that had
project.
That real sound, like he's in a real studio and this a real label, put this real bag behind it. You could hear it. You could hear the difference from when he was just at Ken and with Chop. You could hear that sound. I'm like, yeah, he gone.
Yeah, because you just said Chop. Chop said he was the first person out the city to get like a deal. I think they signed Chop for a deal.
I think Chop did get so in something, right?
It's something like, I think Chop got a deal first and then Reese and Dirk, and then Sosa got his deal last. So like you wasn't feeling the energy like when they got it, like you didn't feel like, damn, this could be me next.
Hell yeah. That's when I was going crazy. Like the whole city was going crazy because we like, okay, the eyes on us right now. Go crazy. You got to knock this door down. But it was like at the same time, them important people still was like scared to the city because what was coming with that shit, like all these guns and bodies dropping. So I understood too. It's like certain motherfuckers, you know, still trench bound. They be fake scared to with us. And then it's like certain dig in the door represented us wrong anyway. So it's like, hell no, we don't want to sign nobody over there. So it's kind of like we need some more buildings in the city. We need some labels and walk in with our music like New York got. We ain't got none of that.
Do you feel like there's any industry for a rapper out of Chicago really at this point? Like when I think about it, like who would be likely to support like an up and coming drill artist? There's not a lot coming out of Chicago, right? Like in terms of, I mean, you have like underground interviewers.
First of all, don't even like to label themselves as a drill artist.
Right.
That's a black cloud over you, period. You know, I ain't no drill artist. I'm an artist. I don't label myself as no drill artist, none of that shit. I could do drill music. That's a genre. But I could do that.
Chicago, that's the thing. Chicago has the drill history, but then it also has a history of a lot of these like super avant-garde, creative, weird types of people like Common or Kanye or Lupe Fiasco, or, you know, there's just like a shitload of like really creative rappers and non-street rappers who came out of Chicago too. But is there anybody coming up out of Chicago who fits that description nowadays? Like that isn't really doing the street rap shit?
Yeah,
I mean,
got a Chance the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Vic Mensa, all that, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, we got a couple motherfuckers who trying to, you know, shoot straight. Show a motherfucker you ain't got to do that. I respect that, though. I fuck with them.